Hello everyone, Mr. Sorkin here. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Today we're continuing our look at the DLC. Starting out with new Paradox Pokemon, which is Iron Crown, which is a variant on dear old Coblian, and it's straight up down. So we're going to do a gameplay as we normally do, but we're going to quickly check out the Pokedex entry because that'll tell us a bit more about the Pokemon. Now, I just not recently noticed this, but the Pokedex cards are kind of weak if you're noticing them. Just not noticing those new ones, but they do look incredibly weak for the legendaries, oddly. The air stars look actually pretty good, but let's look at Iron Crown, which is indeed the Paradox. It's just a Paradox Pokemon. There was supposedly an incident in which it launches some shining blaze to cut everything down around to pieces. Little else is known about it. Well, good to know. So we're going to do around a 12-minute showcase of this Pokemon to see what exactly it plays like. It is a version of Colbian who is a Steel Fighting type. Because all the all the Swords of Justice are Fighting types, like Grass Fight and so forth. Well, let's see how well this Pokemon does. Has Volt Switch, Tycon Cutter, and Future Sight. We're going to use Sacred Sword because that's one of its main moves. Just to do a lot of damage to dear old Delibird here. Well, future Delibird. Because, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of Colbian just because I didn't really use it all that often. And also, it was that one reason that I very much skipped. Not a whole lot enjoyed. I know you're like, but you covered black and white too. I'm like, yeah, that's... Whoa. Did not see that coming. Okay. I don't know where that came from as you just kind of hit me with your horns. A Corviknight showed up. Okay, I have no idea what just happened this last couple of seconds. But okay. Well, I like how we don't have a whole lot of effective move. Its Terra type is Steel, if you want to know. We're going to do Tycon Cutter, which is its special move, which did nothing. But it is hitting more than once, so I'll give credit where credit's earned. Hit 2 times. That's great to see, actually. Bravebird, if we were Steel... No, it's not Steel. Fighting type, that would do a whole lot more. I guess we'll do Volt Switch just because it should take the Corviknight down. And it did. So that whole thing was moot. Like 1,000 hitting me. So yeah, I do like this Pokemon design. I honestly do. I think they went above and beyond on the Sword Paradox Pokemon. I really do. That's not me trying to be facetious, but they do look really good. Well, I do like the past versions of the what's what I'm looking for? Of the Gyro Dogs. I do like these ones because they feel a bit more like roboticized and more like weapons. Kind of like if if the Sacred Beasts from Legend of Zelda were like actual mechas. I know it's a weird comparison, but it works for what I'm trying to say. Well, anyway, we're not doing well against this Venomoth. But we do have a Future Sight in there, so we'll do some more damage when the Future Sight is enacted, which was the point of the plan. Oh, thank God it doesn't affect Iron Crown. But you will take my Future Sight attack, which was very helpful in this regard. So yeah. I wonder... No, they are Shiny Locked. I was going to say, I don't know if the... the Paradox Pokemon are Shiny Locked. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they are. Because that's how you get the glitches where you're like, here's my Pokemon I meet online. And you're like, cool. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But I really like the little horny animation that has there. It's really cool. It's really above and beyond. That's why I do think there's some great Pokemon DLC. The Pokemon DLC is actually really good. Even though a lot of people bash the Pokemon DLC, I'm not one of them. Because, again, I really do think they went above and beyond of what was needed of a DLC. But again, that's just my thoughts. But it's always good to cover new Pokemon, I think. Future Sight's going to be the move we're going to have to use. So, be ready to be hit in 2 moves. So, yeah. So, I know people are probably wondering what the plan... Oh, wow, Discharge. That did, not a whole lot. Okay. People are probably wondering what the plan is. We're going to do... Iron Crown today. Tomorrow will be the Iron Boulder, and then Terrapagos, and then we'll wait for the epilogue on the 11th. So yeah, that's the plan of attack. I like how the Sacred Sword is doing nothing against the Iron Moth. I really do want to go... Oh wow, I have to heal after this. I do want to send Iron Crown after the Iron Fist. It's not. No, it's not called Iron Fist. I don't think it is. I could be wrong, but all of them were called like Iron Fist, like Iron Bundle, and so Iron Hands. Sorry, got the name confused. But I do want to see how well we can do against the Iron Hands. I'm very doubtful because we don't really have a type advantage. We're both Titan fighting. I think maybe the Steel will beat it. But no, it actually... Future Sight again seems to be a friend in this. I thought Future Sight was a different move. I'm so happy I learned more about it because it's a move I've grown to respect recently. Like, that would do a lot of damage. Very much like, what's the move I'm thinking of? Last Resort, because we used Last Resort with our Lapras to utterly crush the battles we were having a problem with. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on mentioning that because I thought that was a really cool win. We're gonna use Sacred Sword because again, that's mainly its main move. Well, it is the Swords of Justice trilogy. Actually, look at wow, we're paralyzed too. That is not good because of its massive hands. But you will be hit by my Future Sight attack. So boom, you just got destroyed by it. How does it feel? I bet it feels great to be destroyed by my Future Sight move. Part of me wants to go after that Bravery, but I don't think it's a good idea because we only have Volt Switch to really combat. Do we want to do it? I'm doing it. I talked myself into it because, yeah, Bravery was caught off guard. Okay, I'm actually going to Terrasilize so we can do the Tachyon Cutter and the whole Terror type move because it's always... I don't know if it's always good, but you want to change things up a bit, you know? So do I like this Pokemon? Yeah, I do. It was a bit easy to catch on the Iron Boulder, which was very hard to catch. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, wow, that did a lot more than I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do like nothing. But it took you down 2 hits. That's really good, Iron Crown. I'll be prepared for its turn. So I wonder if because we got them, unless there has been a recent data mine, which I think is unlikely, will we get an iron version of Kieldo or paradox forms of Kieldo or Ho-Oh? Because they are the I think Ice King. Not very effective. Okay. My question is, do you think we'll get paradox versions of those two? But it's like, well, no, because we haven't had a recent leak. The Peach thing was leaked, but we knew that was coming. But if there was no like stuff about if we would, I'm not fighting Iron Hands because that did not go well last time. As there's just a bunch of them here. There's a Corviknight here we can fight. I'm not gonna do it. Let's go up against the Iron Moth. But I'd be curious to know like what those paradox would look like because it would make sense because it does feel like they were building up the leaders. Because it feels odd that they would have the trio. And this is part of the reason why I thought we were going to get the complete trio of these threes, because they're a trio. And also because we got DLC forms of the of Articuno. Why can't I speak? It's really hard, I know. Where we got new forms of Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos in the Iron Crown, which I really like the Iron Crown. I don't really... There was a lot of nice Pokemon in that one. Fiery Dance, okay. Oh wow, that's repetitive because we are Steel type. Yeah, that was not good on my part. I gotta heal before I take on this Venomoth. But I wonder, or if they're doing the tease, like maybe it's a 2-part tease, where they're like, hey, because we teased this, we're doing a Celebi, Legend Celebi, or we're doing a remake of Unova. I don't know, but at the same time they didn't do that with I can't remember its name. I know it's hard. With the Bird Trio, because they didn't do the Kanto remakes after. They did it before. So I'd be curious to see like if it's like ends up being like a tease, then I'll be like, cool. I'm okay with it because then we have new Pokemon games to play. I mixed feelings about there being their Legends game. I didn't like the Legends game. I know a lot of people did. I just didn't like it. It was really boring. I tried to replay it for some videos and I was like, I can't even do it. It's really boring to do now. So outside the main campaign, it's really slow. Anywho. let's take on a giraffe. I was looking at the time. We're like gonna do like a couple more battles in the one part because I don't know. I like these videos kind of being really short. It makes it easier to upload, even though YouTube's like, hey, it's still gonna be 6 hours to upload. Great. Anyway, sorry. Will we destroy that giraffe egg? Because yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Just like because yeah. That's how it works. So yeah. Of them, which one's my favorite of the trio? You must be wondering. I'm gonna rank them real fast. It's gonna be the Iron Valiant, Iron Crown is my next favorite, and then Iron Boulder. Just because Iron Boulder feels really lazy. The future forms feel really lazy in terms of design, whereas I like the past versions of the other ones. I like the design of the Paradox Raikou and the Paradox Entei. I really like the Paradox Entei. Like, I think they went really above and beyond on the Paradox ones. I'm gonna go after the Bravery. But I don't really like the future versions because it just feels like they have a tint of gold to them. Unless they go out with the knock it out of the park like the Delibird one. That one's really cool. Iron Bundle. I love the design of Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle. The Galay one is pretty cool too. We're gonna do, I think, one more battle and then win the part. I do really like again that they did bring in new Pokemon, new Paradox Pokemon after it, even though it does create the question of how you can get Iron Valiant. I'm assuming only through Terra raids. But anywho, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I certainly think so. Freeze dry, not freeze dry. So yeah, if you'd like to subscribe, we will be covering more of the game leading up to the epilogue, which I'm looking forward to covering. I really am, because it's just more of this game and then more Pokemon to cover. Well, thank you, Nicola, for leveling up. As soon as I throw my Pokemon off the cliff, that was horrible. Well, thank you oh so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If we can get you in the shop, that'd be great. On Iron Crown, join us tomorrow to take a look at Iron Boulder. We'll see you guys then. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and, well, we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.